All right, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the quarterfinal four of the entertainment edition of Calm Your Wits. So we've had three quarterfinals through which we have Achut, Joshita, Devarshi, Shritang, Jitendra, and Ketki who have qualified for the semifinals, and we will have two more semifinalists at the end of today. So, as usual, this will be a 20 question quarterfinal. For the first 10 questions, we'll be going in alphabetical order. So that's Gregory, Neha, Parth, and Rati. And after the halfway stage, we'll just have a check on the scores and then we'll reverse the order. With that said, any questions right at the start?
No, we're good.
Sorry?
We're good. I'm good.
Okay, awesome. All right. So let's start quarterfinal four with the first question for Gregory. So, Gregory, Robert Rodriguez, seen in the image here, he's acted in Spy Kids. And Robert Rodriguez, the director of Spy Kids, and Quentin Tarantino created a double feature film in 2007 called Grindhouse. In this film, there was a fake trailer of a movie called Dash, which was the name of Danny Trejo, the person seen in the image, in the film Spy Kids. Now, the fake trailer in that film became so popular that Rodriguez had to make an actual film in 2010 of the same name. The title is the name of a broad-bladed tool that are ubiquitous or seen everywhere in tropical regions for clearing brush. Brush as in extra leaves and stuff like that.
Is it scythe?
No, good guess. It is not scythe. Passing to Neha.
Trying to one second. Is it machete? Machete, is that how it's pronounced?
It is pronounced as machete, and yes, plus 10 points to Neha. Great guess. This is the movie Machete. Awesome. So the second question is to Parth. Parth, I want you to ID Y, okay? So Fido Dido is a cartoon character created by Joanna Ferron and Sue Rose in 1985. The two stenciled Fido on t-shirts which became very popular in New York. In 1988, it was licensed to company X in the US. Since X did not have the rights to Y in the US at that point of time, Fido Dido was used to market Slice. However, later, Fido Dido was used worldwide in the marketing and advertising of Y on cans and other merchandise. Feels good to be you was one of the taglines of Y.
So is Y like a company, like Sony or Marvel that owns the character?
So Y is not exactly a company. Just read the question again. So in 1988, it was licensed to a company X, but X did not have the rights to something called Y. So it was Fido Dido was used to market Slice. And later, Fido Dido was used worldwide in the marketing and advertising of Y on cans and other merchandise. And feels good to be used one of the taglines of Y.
No idea. I pass.
Okay. Passing to Rati.
I think Y is Sprite and X is Coca-Cola.
Okay, so you did not you don't have to guess X, but Y is not Sprite. Passing to Gregory.
I think I know which one it's from.
No, no, pass.
Okay. Passing to Neha.
So Y is 7-Up and X is PepsiCo. I mean, Y is
Yeah.
7-Up.
Yes. Y is 7-Up.
The squiggly head guy. Yeah.
Yes, this was Fido Dido and Feels Good to Be You. Yes, Sati, very, very close there. All right, so that gives another 10
I don't
points.
know. I thought X was Coke, which is why I went with Sprite. Shit. Anyways.
That's fine. All right. So question number 3, the next one again to Parth. So Parth, born in Calcutta, Rabindranath Tagore is known as the Bard of Bengal, having reshaped Bengali literature, music, and Indian art with his offerings. He has composed the national anthems of India and Bangladesh, and the Sri Lankan national anthem is inspired by his work. He was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature for Dash, for its profoundly sensitive and beautiful work. Fill in the blank.
Wow, it's a literature question. I have no idea. I'm very literature person so bad. Okay. He was the first to win literature for its profoundly sensitive and beautiful. No, I don't have any clue.
Okay, passing to Rati.
It's a selected poems book called I'm drawing a blank. Pass.
Okay. Passing to Gregory.
Geetanjali.
Yes, it is
Oh my
Geetanjali.
God, yeah.
So sensitive and beautiful verse is like, so Geet plus Anjali. Anjali means offering. So Geetanjali is the answer. Plus 10 to Gregory. Awesome. So question number 4 to Neha. Neha, the Dash rock formation in central Greece hosts one of the largest and most precipitously built complexes of Eastern Orthodox monasteries, second in importance only to Mount Athos. The name means lofty or elevated. It's also the name of the second album of Linkin Park, which included songs such as Somewhere I Belong, Faint, and Numb.
Formation central Greece.
Everybody is now thinking of the Numb thumbnail, right?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
You've completely thrown me off, and I feel so bad that I can't remember Linkin Park album. Oh God, it's like just there, and I can't. Oh God. Somewhere. Central Greece. Okay. Okay, let me think of the albums. One second. Meteora. Meteora?
Yes,
Please let
it
me
is. It is Meteora. Meteora gives Neha 10 points. So well done. All right. So next question number 5 to Parth. Parth, identify this character from Sarabhai versus Sarabhai. Okay. So he was the husband of Ila Ben. He was almost completely deaf. His name is an ode to Lord Vishnu, who killed a sweet demon, also known as Hai Hai Kumar. And the character was played by Arvind Vaidya.
Finally, something I know. This is Madhusudan Pupa.
Yes. Madhusudan Kufa it is. Parth opens his account with a +10. Great answer. Awesome. Next question to Rati. Rati, we are talking about a Bollywood film here, okay? So it's also made in another language where it's called Ayuda Erdu. And the character names are given here. So in the Hindi film, a person was called Prosenjit, and the character in the other language film was called Selvanayagam. Similarly, Michael, Radhika, Geetanjali, Lallan, Inba or Samba, W, Dilli, Gopal, Gunashekaran, Meera was also called Meera.
Oh my God, is this Golmaal?
No, it is not Golmaal. Passing to Gregory.
Just give me a second.
Sure. Ayuda Erdu, if the pronunciation helps.
I have no idea what the first word of that means, so I'm just gonna guess Amar Akbar Anthony.
Okay, not Amar Akbar Anthony. Passing to Neha.
This one's Yuva.
Yes,
The Hindi
this
word.
is Yuva and Ayuda Erdu made in Tamil and had the same character names. So another +10 to Neha here for Yuva. Next question is to Parth. Parth, question number 7. So Karsanbhai Patel started Dash in 1969 as a one-man operation. By 1985, it was one of the most popular household items in many parts of the country, thanks to its first radio advertisement in 1975 and television advertisement in 1982. Today, they have over 25,000 employees and a turnover of 20,500 crore rupees. It's headquartered in Ahmedabad. Which brand are we talking about?
An operation. Headquartered in Ahmedabad. No, I passed it.
Okay, passing to Rati.
I have to get this, my alma mater, Nirma University. No, I mean Nirma.
Yeah, it is Nirma. +10 to Rati. So we have everybody who have
Yay.
opened their account. Congratulations. So
Finally.
awesome. We now move to question number 8, I think. Question number 8 to Gregory. So Gregory, Z is a self-taught musician born in Germany and brought up in Switzerland and England. From 1988 to 2017, he has been nominated 11 times for Best Original Score at the Academy Awards, having won only once for The Lion King in 1994. Though numerous of his other films have won awards given by other organizations. His most recent assignment was the Daniel Craig's last Bond film, No Time to Die.
Pass.
Okay, passing to Neha.
Going by Germany and Switzerland, I'm going to guess Hans Zimmer.
Yes, Hans Zimmer it is. +10 to Neha. Awesome. So
Can I just add what a tragedy it is that he's only won once, because
I
like
know,
the holiday
exactly.
and
So
the
many.
Dark Knight and all of that, it's just,
And
just
Inception
I mean,
also was there.
Inception, it's just
so
crazy.
many.
if I'm not wrong,
Dark
Interstellar
Knight.
also, there's just so
Interstellar
much.
also, yeah.
Interstellar.
Hans Zimmer.
Interstellar.
Almost all Nolan movies.
Dunkirk. Oh yeah. It's like,
Dunkirk,
Dunkirk
yeah.
for that. I think even for me, like the Dark Knight, like, of course, The Dark Knight was amazing, but like the holiday soundtrack was outstanding.
Yeah.
Totally, yes. Yep. All right. So that's how life is, I think. Plus 10 again. Plus 10 again to Neha. We'll move to question number 9 for Parth. Parth, what would happen if the following people are united together? Kwame from Africa, G from Asia, Linka from Eastern Europe, Wheeler from North America, and Marty from South America.
So are they like part of a group or something? Like, I don't know, some characters and then we.
In a way,
Okay. Wow. No, I just have a blind guess. Eternals.
huh?
The Eternals, though. I don't know. They are the
No.
members of the Eternals. No.
Not the Eternals. Passing to Rati.
Captain Planet.
Yes, if the 5 of them
Wow.
are united together, it
Great.
gets Captain Planet to save the world. Awesome. So plus 10 to Rati there. And the last question of the first half goes to Gregory. Gregory, the 64th Academy Awards had Silence of the Lambs winning all the top awards. So Best Director, Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Film. However, dash, 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 dash became the only ever animated film to be nominated in the top 5 for Best Film. Created by Walt Disney as an animated musical romantic fantasy film on a budget of 25 million USD, it went on to gross over 440 million USD. 3 of its songs were nominated for the Best Original Song, the title track, Belle, and Be Our Guest. So fill in the blanks. Yeah. It's a 4-word movie.
Are the blanks like indicative or?
It's indicative of the number of words, but not the size of the word.
Okay, okay. Beauty and the Beast.
Very, very good guess. It is Beauty and the Beast. Plus 10 to Gregory. That brings us to the end of the first half. And with that, I'll just go over the scores. So Gregory is at 20, Neha is at 50, Parth is at 10, and Rati is at 20. Awesome. So I will now be reversing the order and we'll go from Rati, Parth, Neha, and Gregory. Awesome. So question number 11 to Rati. Rati, which superhero movie scheduled to release in December 2021 currently has raked up maximum views of its trailer within a span of 24 hours? So
It's
these
a
are
Sony
the
picture.
yeah. So these are the top 10 list of films, and there's an upcoming movie whose trailer racked up 355.5 million views within 24 hours.
It's Sony Pictures, so it's Spider-Man.
Do you want to elaborate a little?
Far Away From Home. No
I'll
Way
give
Home.
it-
No Way Home.
Yeah.
No Way Home.
Yes. It
Sorry,
is.
sorry. No Way Home.
It is No Way Home. Plus 10 to Rati there. Awesome.
Yeah.
So question number 12 to Parth. Parth, the soundtrack of this 2005 Bollywood film has 23 songs, but 22 out of them are instrumental, while only one is a 7-minute song sung by Gayatri Ganjawala. And not the word title, I should have removed it, I didn't. So the best background score award by all, Filmfare, IFA, Screen, Zee Cine, went to this person called Monty Sharma for this film. The popular director of this film till date has directed only 10 films. Just to give reference, in that year, Bunty and Bubbly won the Filmfare for Best Music. So this film won the best awards for background score.
Okay.
It's a 2005 Bollywood film.
The 22 instrumentals are just throwing me off. What Bollywood movie has instrumental? And 22. Hmm.
Just moving so that.
Yep. Sure.
Zulu.
I'll pass this.
Okay. Passing from Parth to Neha.
Thousand five. Mm. I'm trying to think of which class I was in so that I could like. Is this
For a 90.
black?
Okay, it is black. It is black. Good guess. And the only song that was, so I actually removed the song. So there's this one song called Ha Chukar Maine Dekha Hai,
Yes.
but that would have been very obvious. So I was going to use it as a hint. So yep, plus 10 to Neha for black. Awesome. Moving to question number 13 for Gregory. Gregory, this is the bibliography, books only, of a popular American author and content creator. Which novel of his has been blanked out? So it's a 5-word novel, and it has been adapted into a Hollywood and Bollywood film. Hollywood and Bollywood film. So one film each.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Who are we supposed to?
Gregory,
guess
this
the
is for Gregory.
As in,
so it's the
You have to name the book, not the author.
I got that. It's The Fault in Our Stars, right?
Yes, it is John Green's The Fault in Our Stars. Amazing. Plus 10 to Gregory there.
So with that, like, I don't know if anyone will get the reference, but Happy Pizzamas, everyone. No one. So,
No,
yeah,
I did not get
yeah,
that.
it's his YouTube channel. So
Okay. All right. Okay, moving on to Rati for question number 14. Rati, which famous artist is being talked about here? This person suffered from psychotic episodes and delusions, and though he worried about his mental stability, he often neglected his physical health, did not eat properly, and drank heavily. His friendship with his peer in the same field, Gauguin, ended after a confrontation with the razor when in a rage he severed part of his own left ear. He spent time in psychiatric hospitals, including a period at Saint Remy. After he discharged himself and moved to the Auberge Revue in Auvers-sur-Oise, near Paris, he came under the care of the homeopathic Dr. Paul Gachet. His depression persisted, and on 27 July 1890, at the age of 37, he is believed to have shot himself in the chest with a revolver, dying from his injuries 2 days later.
It's Van Gogh.
Yes, this is Vincent van Gogh.
Yeah, Vincent Van Gogh.
And this is one of his self-portraits with the right ear bandaged, but actually he cut off his left ear. And this is like a mirror image. He saw himself in the mirror, and that's why this appears to be on the right. Awesome. Plus 10 to Rati there. Next question to Parth. Parth, in the Game of Thrones, the Dash was a massacre that took place during the War of the Five Kings, arranged by Lord Walder Frey as revenge against Robb Stark, ruling king in the north, for breaking the marriage pact between two houses. It also results in the death of Robb's mother, Catelyn, his wife, Talisa, and their unborn child.
The Red Wedding.
Yep, it is the Red Wedding, plus 10 to Parth. For that, the answer is the Red Wedding. Moving to the next question for Neha. Neha, question number 16. So, Clint Verghese is an Indian television host, singer, and motivational speaker. He shot to fame as a St. Xavier's Mumbai student during the Times Fresh Face competition. Over time, he created a band called, it's a 5-word band, which is also a famous Shakespearean dialogue from Romeo and Juliet. Today, he is an MTV and VH1 host with 4 TED Talks and over 1,000 plus shows in 26 countries. So I want you to tell me the band.
This is the first I'm hearing of him, so um, Shakespearean dialogue. It's a 5-word band, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Gregory has something in his mind for 5 or 6 words. He was just counting.
I just keep thinking to be or not to be, but that's the wrong Shakespearean play. But Romeo and Juliet. What could it be? What is in a name? Is that what's in a name? But that will be 4 words, right? I'm going with what's in a name.
It is what's in the name. So, but yeah, it was similar to Shakespeare's dialogue. So this was their band called What's in the Name. Plus 10 to Neha. Good guess. Awesome. Moving to Gregory for the next question. Gregory, question number 17. So, which Indian artist is being described here? He was born in Dehradun in 1979 and raised in Nigeria. He studied in Nigeria, Sanavar, Delhi, Illinois, and Moscow. He has performed in approximately 35 plays, 100 stand-up shows, 18 films, 8 TV shows, and 6 comedy specials. He runs a company called Dash Comedy, India's first comedy consultancy.
Veer Das.
Yes, the blank that I had put
Weird
out was
ass, yeah.
weird ass. So yes, it is Veer Das. Plus 10 to Gregory. Also, moving to question number 18. So, Rati, Muddu Babu Dash was an Indian film stuntman, actor, and action choreographer in Hindi cinema in the 1970s. He had a towering personality with a bald head, seen in the image here, often cast as a villain brought down by heroes half his size. His famous roles were in The Great Gambler, Dawn, Trishul, Rafu Chakkar, Yado Ki Barat, Sita Aur Geeta, amongst many others. His son currently also works in Bollywood, but in a different non-acting capacity. Who is his son?
He works in Bollywood.
Yeah, this guy is a Bollywood person. His son is also working in Bollywood, but in a non-acting capacity.
I have no idea who this guy is. I don't know about his son. So you can't tell me like what, like he's a director. What am I looking at? No.
That would be after the first round. I can probably give a hint. But yeah, all the hints that I want to give at the first attempt is available, sir.
I have no idea.
You can hazard a guess if you want. Okay.
A guess?
Okay, yeah.
The last question, I almost guessed Gitanjali before whatever, but anyway. Non-director capacity is throwing me off because when I read Babu, I went to Mahesh Babu almost immediately, but then he's not Bollywood and he's an actor, I guess. Is he a prominent figure? Is he like famous, really famous or something? Or is he just known as his kid?
Most people would know him. Most people would know him.
Most people would know him.
Yep.
Ganesh Acharya? I don't know.
Not Ganesh Acharya. Passing to Parth.
I have honestly no clue who this. I'll also pass.
Okay, passing to Neha.
So the guy who thinks physics is a joke, Rohit Shetty.
Yes, so this
Oh, of course.
this is Muddu Babu
Oh.
Shetty. This guy was known as Shetty in the eras of 70s and 80s, and his second wife, Rohit Shetty is his son from his second wife. So Rohit Shetty was the answer I was looking for. Plus 10 to Neha.
Yeah, the stuntman was a clue. Yeah.
Yep.
Did everybody know who his father was?
No idea.
I don't know. I had no idea his father
I just
was
knew
an
that
actor.
his dad was a stuntman. I knew that, as well as Vicky Kaushal. Vicky Kaushal's dad was a stunt director, not a stuntman. So
Similarly,
Mm.
I think Ajay Devgan's father / uncle is
Ajay
also.
Devgan's
Father was a
father
stunt
also-
director. So
stunt director,
initially, my
yes.
guess went to, I think his name was Veeru Devgan,
Veeru
but then I said
Devgan.
Ajay Devgan is an
Veeru Devgan,
actor.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Awesome. Good
I
guess.
thought he was one of those guys who made his way in Bollywood, Rohit Shetty.
No.
I didn't know he had like, his father was an actor and all of that.
Yes, he was. All right, so this is heating up a little towards the end. Question number 19 to Gregory. Gregory, written in 1982, this book adaptation in 1994, Why, was nominated in 7 categories at the Academy Awards in 1995, including Best Actor and Best Film. However, it did not win in any category, with Forrest Gump winning 6 awards that year. Over time, though, this film has consistently been rated highest on IMDb at 9.3 out of 10, with over 2.4 million votes. Bob Gunton plays the role of Samuel Norton, the main antagonist in the film. Which film are we talking about?
Just give me a second.
Sure.
I am going to be so mad when the next person gets this. So what is this?
All the clues are there in the question that you may need.
I'm already feeling bad because I feel like it's not going to get to me.
Even I'm feeling bad. I don't think it's going to get to me.
So wait.
Or Christmas can come early for you, Rati, if Gregory passes or does not get this.
Which is why I can't pass on this. 1994. Pass.
Do you want to take a guess, Gregory?
No, my mind went completely blank. No, pass.
Okay. All right. Passing to Rati.
Me? Oh. Is this, I'm getting confused. 1994? Is this same year that had Jurassic Park, that had all these big films, right? I think it's Schindler's List.
It is not Schindler's List. Passing from.
It's not?
It's not Schindler's List.
Okay.
Passing from Rati to Parth.
Is it the Shawshank Redemption?
Yes.
Oh,
Parth has his own
Thank God.
redemption happening here.
I had the movie from the first
Oh my
line,
God.
but then it went blank. As soon as I passed it,
The 9.3
For
rating
me,
was the thing.
I could
operating.
not remember the year of Shawshank. So I was just like, maybe. And then I realized, no, I should have read the name with the last line, not in.
Yes, yes. Warden Norton. And yeah, Parth getting 10 here. Awesome. With that, the last question for all Hindi TV series people on the call, if you all want to hazard a guess on question number 20. So this is first to Neha. Neha, 2004 heralded a new beginning for Indian television with Star One debuting in November with fresh content in Remix, Sarabai Se Sarabai, Hotel Kingston, etc. The channel started doing well within a month or two being on air. This show, with overall 52 episodes, ran for a year till 2005 and won Best Thriller Award at the ITA Indian Television Awards in 2006, beating even CID at that point of time. Over time, this show became famous with reruns on Star One and Star Utsav and garnered a cult status. So actors included Bhanu Uday, who's wearing the ochre blazer here. He's also seen in Laksh. Kuljit Randwa, who is a famous model who eventually committed suicide though at the age of 30, and Gauri Pradhan, amongst others. So which show are we talking about?
So Kuljit was in this show called Cats, but it can't be Cats because it's 2 words. Star One. (2004). Okay. I keep thinking Crime Patrol, but it's clearly not that. Was it something Squad or something? Special Squad? Oh God, please let it be. Special Squad? Yeah.
Yes,
That's my
it is. It is Special Squad, and with that, Neha beats Ketki's record of 87.5, and she goes to 90. The answer is Special Squad. However, okay. So firstly, I will stop sharing my screen because we do have a tie here. I need to figure out how do we go about this. So Parth ends up with 30 points after both the rounds. We have Neha ending up with 50 in the first half and 40 in the second half, 90 points. So she's into the semis. But Gregory and Rati having mirror image results. So 20 in the first half, 20 in the second half. And because she guessed Schindler's List, we have to go into a tiebreaker now. All right. I have a bunch of questions here. How do I go about it? Let me just figure. Do we have Aditya on the call? How does Aditya conduct tiebreakers if that happens? Any idea? Okay. Here's what we
continue playing the game, and whoever breaks the tie first.
Okay.
That's what I think it was. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
Like
we
we
continue.
I should be disqualified. I think I should be just disqualified for not getting Shawshank, but it's okay.
And it was my direct, so
Well, then I should go to
Yeah,
the
but
semis
I got thrown off in the year. I know there were these big movies together, like there were 5 together.
no,
Oh, yeah,
for me it
whatever.
was like I was like picturing I hope all of you have watched it, but I was just picturing, the scene where he's crawling out, everything I was picturing, but I just couldn't put a name to it.
Okay. So yeah, Neha. So that's how usually KV also does his tiebreaker questions. We continue with the same. So the next question will be posed to Gregory. If Gregory gets it, well and good. That's the end of the quarterfinal. Otherwise, if Gregory does not get it and Rati gets it, then Rati goes through. If Rati also does not get it, then we'll just go around till the tiebreaker
Yeah.
gets done. All right.
Breaks
No,
the
so
tie.
like, how do we decide who starts? Is it a toss or just a?
No, it will continue. So the next question is coming to you.
Continue like a usual. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I will share my screen again, hopefully to the safety slide. Okay. So safety slide is here. I have 5 tiebreaker questions. So for this, I'm using tiebreaker question number 3. So Gregory, this one is coming to you. Fill in the blanks, or no, actually no. Identify Z. Spread over 1,666 acres in Telangana, Z holds a Guinness World Record for being the largest instance of something in the world. It was built in 1996. The Guardian, the newspaper Guardian, described it as a city within a city. It's also a popular tourism and recreation center containing natural and artificial attractions, including an amusement park. Around 1.5 million tourists visit this place every year.
Ramji Rao Film City.
Could you better your answer? You're there, almost there. Or just say the answer again, please.
Wait, sorry, that's a new Malayalam film. Sorry. Something Rao Film City. That's all.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just check if Rao is there. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, again, I will give you one more opportunity to better your answer. It is some Rao Film City, but I kind of need that one word which you are missing.
Rajaji Rao. I don't know.
Okay. Let's just see. Rati, do you have a guess?
It's Ramoji. Ramoji.
Yes, it is Ramoji. And I'm extremely
You're
sorry.
so close.
I'm extremely sorry, Gregory, but I'll have to give this to Rati.
You're so close.
I'm so sorry, but yeah.
You got the Ram part right, and I was like, wow, God, get it.
Yeah. The Ramji Rao is actually a Malayalam film that's why I said Ramji Rao. Otherwise, yeah.
Awesome. This is very
Hera Fairy, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He was the one who created it first.
No, Ramji Rao speaking is the original, and Hera Fairy is.
Okay,
Mani
correct.
Ratnam made his own movie into the Hindi version, but
Priyadarshan.
Sorry, Priyadarshan. Yes,
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry. Yes.
Awesome. All right. So that brings us to the first quarterfinal that had a tiebreaker. Very, very well played, everyone. Congratulations to all of y'all. So with that, Parth at 30, Gregory at 40, Rati just heading through with the tiebreaker, and Neha beating Kirti's record with 90. So we have the 2 semi-finalists from this quarterfinal in Neha and Rati. Congratulations. And thank you very much, everyone, for participating. We'll see all the 8 semi-finalists in the semi-finals tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you, Srinath.
Bye.
Great
Thank you.
questions.
Thank you so much.
Great
Bye.
question.
Thank you.
Bye.